And I think we're live. Welcome back, everybody, to Self Care Sunday. You'll have to let me know if this is not working, as the case may be. Shout out to all the friendly faces in the chat right now. Detective Mudia, Gray Kilgore, Shooting Star Neo, Kinsey, Maddie, Seven Cats, welcome. Great to have you here. And to everybody who is not tuning in live, you're just as welcome here. Let us know in the chat where you are coming in from, what you're doing for yourself on this fine Self-Care Sunday in February of 2022. Oh shit, happy Valentine's Day. Hello, Honey Whisk, welcome. Sarah K, what's going on? Oh, that's awesome. You're just watching the Wooden Overcoats live stream. What a day for podcast shenanigans. That is awesome. Recently had those fine fellows on the No Bad Ideas podcast, and just a joy to get to connect with those beautiful artists. Oh man, Shooting Star Neo watching from the employee break room at a Staples. Rock on. Triangular Etch. Best wishes from Canada. Hey. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. Oh, I love that. Today is Self-Care Painting Day. Coming in from Canada. Welcome from New York State. I am here with none other than Merlin the cat, although we'll see if he hangs out here for too much longer. I have a couple things that I'm excited to do today, but I was thinking first, oh, sweet cat, maybe you'll come back. I was thinking first we would get up to some mouth sounds. For anybody who is unfamiliar, step into my office. This is typically where Cat would be. Hopefully he will join us once again. But for now. What's up, Gray Kilgore? Mouth sounds brings joy to my life. So I'm curious how many people in the chat here are friends of the pod, Wolf 359. Wolf 359 being the audio fiction that aired from 2014 to 20. Oh man, I always forget. 2018, 2017, 2017. Pretty sure. And we just, after 4 years of being off the air, finally put it up on YouTube. Did the first season as YouTube premieres over the holiday break, Christmas to the end of January. And yeah, I'm just very interested to know who here has been tuning into that and what you guys have made of it. Just like crazy to listen to those old episodes again. I was able to tune in for several, especially at the beginning, live with everybody. And wasn't able to make every single one, unfortunately, but it's just been really amazing to see everybody in the chat just like enjoying this weird little thing together after all these years. And I figured I'd just check in and see what you guys thought right now. Hell yeah. That is very much the question. We see Shooting Star Neo here with, is Season 2 dropping on the YouTube channel soon? And the answer is yes. If soon is relative to the 4-year hiatus of putting it up from the end of the actual run. Coming soon. I wanted to take a second and just get some feedback if there's anything that y'all think we could do differently, better. I don't know. There's this vague thought that maybe people just want to binge Season 2 instead of sort of trickling them out slowly, although I feel like it's fun to have sort of, what's the expression? Appointment viewing, that kind of thing. Like back when TV used to be like the show was at 7 o'clock on like a very, given day. So definitely stay tuned for when Season 2 is going live. I would say sometime in the next couple months, if not just like later this month. We'll see. I'm going to circle the troops and see if we can maybe get more people on the calendar for specific episodes, because I just feel like it's such a shame to have, an episode like Am I Alone Now go live and not have all the actors in there like commenting on things, which is just harder to do as time has gone on. But never fear. The rest of the show is coming to YouTube. It's just a matter of time. We're also in the process of dealing with some pirated versions of the show. I don't know a better word for it. Just like people who uploaded the show that don't own it. And so we've been trying to take those down. And YouTube is really surprisingly slow to deal with that sort of thing. But regardless, it's all coming. I see Eddie Brennan with the comment, listening all at once is good, but I love the idea of waiting a week and kind of letting the episodes sink in before another one comes out. Cool. I'm not sure if there are dissenting views in here, but that is very much validating of the instinct to do it one episode at a time. So awesome. And Maddie, that's awesome that you only discovered Wolf 359 last December. And thrilled to hear that the addiction remains strong. Healthy addiction, hopefully. I feel you on that, Shooting Star Neo. Cece Lynn Jacobs joining anything is pretty awesome, but joining an episode premiere, oof, death would be imminent. Let's see. Man, the chat moves. So awesome to have you back here, Sarah K. Appreciate the kind words about ye old mouth sounds. Yeah, I am thinking that the rest of today is going to be very chill. I was, of course, planning a mindful moment for us, so we'll do a little guided meditation coming up in a bit. I am here for sure for any questions, thoughts, funny stories, anything like that. Merlin, maybe you'll come over here and grace us with your presence. Yes. Yes, it's working. It's working. Come here. Oh. Merlin is so good. Well, now this is the rest of the stream. I don't know what I was saying. We're just doing this now. Come here. I'll pet your head. Yes. Yes, good boy. Oh, you knocked over my drugs. Yes. Prescription medication is not for Merlin. I see. Kinsey saying, I'm still in school at 3:59. However, I can usually make it. Yeah, maybe 3:59 wasn't the right time for those live streams. 3:59 p.m. Eastern Standard. Maybe we should just pick a better time for everyone. We wanted to sort of accommodate the folks in England as well as in Los Angeles. So it's a bit of a... And New York, right? Everybody in between. So it's just a lot of time zones to take into consideration. Oh, cat. How perfect you are. Oh. And then he's licking himself. Okay. Oh, boy. What were we saying? Right. Mia Pearson, congratulations getting a cat in March. How great is your life right now? 3:59 is kind of awkward. Echo the Myth. I'm not sure if I'm missing something in the chat, but I was just asking about the Wolf 359 debut on YouTube. If you guys have been tuning into it, what your thoughts are, both on just like the show. I assume you like it if you're tuning back in, but just like, is it good to do it one episode at a time? Like, was there an expectation of more people from the production, like in the chat, to answer questions and just hang out? Is the 3:59 p.m. time like the right time for a live stream, wrong time for a live stream? These are my questions and many more. Yes. There's not a great time for everybody. That's just the fact. The perfect time is 9:59 p.m. Yeah. There are a lot of American people that tune in. That is the single biggest cohort. Cool. Well, hey, I'm not going to get too lost in the chat right now because I have this gorgeous cat in front of me. Yes, was going to say mindful moment, a little bit more mouth sounds, any Q&A, and then I believe we will wrap up. First, I was just going to quickly grab some water because I'm a little parched, frankly. So I'll be right back, and don't go anywhere.
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Yes. He's gone. Is he gone? Is he gone? Oh no! I'm getting gored by a cat. No! How could you, Merlin? How could you?
Oh my God, what? I go out to get a water for like 2 seconds? What do you even... Oh, cat. You killed him. Oh no. Oh no, he's dead. God, Ruffles, we hardly knew you.
I'm not dead.
Oh, he's not dead. Oh God, we'll have to get him to the puppet hospital immediately. Oh God, will you make it? Oh, God. Jesus, well, we'll just have to put him in the puppet hospital and see how that turns out. God damn. That poor puppet. And that poor cat. I wish Cat were back. I don't know if that was worth it at all. How about do another song since we're here? My God. So much love for Ruffles in the chat. Rest in peace. Hilarious. Suzaku, you're welcome to come and join as you need. And Ava Mick, I'll think about that one. I think I might need some Ruffles merch too. That's funny. I see from Mia Pearson, it's buffering tons, and there's tons of lag. Sorry about that, guys. Not sure what's going on with that. But maybe we'll give that a second to resolve. It looks like maybe it's gotten a little better. Thus begins our mindful moment. I'm going to lead us in a very simple mindfulness exercise. This is a mindfulness of breathing and sort of body scan exercise. The name of the game being to be gentle and kind with yourself. I think there's expectations in this whole conversation of meditation, mindfulness, of some kind of perfection, that you should experience a certain thing, or that if your mind wanders, you're not good at this, and that's all bullshit. There's no perfect state, and there's certainly no shame in getting distracted. I think very few of us could follow our breath for a minute if our lives depended on it, and so this is not a contest. It is just something that I find makes a difference for me in my daily life, and would love to make available to y'all. So, with that said, finding a comfortable seated position, place to lie down. If you feel like standing or walking slowly, either pacing in your room or sort of doing laps in your apartment or whatever, it is whatever feels right for you. And if you're sitting down, getting your feet planted on the floor, hands resting on the thighs, palms down. Feeling your body resting against the chair. Notice any points of contact. Bringing the attention into the feet, the butt, and the back. Noticing that tug of gravity pulling you down through the top of your head, down the face and the neck and the chest and the back, through the belly into your seat, down the arms and down the legs, through your hands and feet. Sinking more deeply. Taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, filling your belly like a balloon, and then squeezing it out like wringing out a towel. Breathing in. Filling the body with air. And out. Squeezing out every last drop. And breathing in. And out. Squeezing every last drop. And once more, breathing in. And out. Letting your breath resume a normal rhythm. Simply observing where you feel the breath most consciously. Maybe by the nostrils where the air comes in and out. Could be in the belly or chest as you feel that expansion and contraction. Maybe it's in the back of the throat. Wherever you feel that most, simply notice it as you continue to breathe. we're going to start scanning the body for tension, simply noticing where you feel that contraction in your muscles, any tightness. Starting at the very top of the head, scanning down slowly, inch by inch through to the toes. Starting by moving down the forehead and the back of the head. Feeling for any tension around the ears and eyes. Not needing to change it, simply noticing wherever it's tense. Scanning through the jaw and the tongue sitting in the mouth. Down the neck, through to the chest, feeling for any tightness as we move down from the upper back through to the mid-back. Feeling your shoulders sink down with every exhale, relaxing a little more deeply. Scanning through the solar plexus. Noticing any tension in the abdomen. In the low back. Noticing anywhere that's tight. In either arm, moving down from the tops of the arms through the elbows, down the forearms to the wrists, through each finger on the left hand, and scanning through each finger on the right hand. Taking a second to notice any changes in what you've already scanned. Noticing any holding in the top half of the body. Before continuing to scan down each leg starting with the left leg. Scanning through the hips, moving your attention through the hamstrings and quads, through the tops and bottoms of each part of the leg, moving through the left knee, down the calf and shin, through to the ankle, scanning through the foot and through each of the toes on your left foot. After that, we can move over to the right, scanning down from the right pelvis, through the right leg, through the knee, feeling through for any tightness, moving down the calf and shin, through the ankle, and finally through the foot on the right side. Noticing any tension in all of the toes. From there, scanning wordlessly all the way back up to the top of the head. Continuing to breathe at a slow, steady pace. And if you find yourself lost in thought, distracted, simply notice that and gently come back to the physical sensations of the body. Before we wrap up this mindful moment, if you haven't yet closed your eyes, try fluttering them closed. And bring your attention to the sounds. Bring your full attention to what you can hear, both nearby and as far away as you can. Simply notice, what can you hear? Maybe sounds of your own body. Your breathing. Maybe sounds in the building you're in if you're inside. Maybe you hear Sounds from very far away. A distant siren. A neighbor. Birds outside. If you find your mind flooded with thinking, you can simply notice that you're distracted and come back to attending to the sounds around you. And with that, you can begin to flutter your eyes open, bringing the light of the room back into your awareness. You can let go of any object at all and just sit gently with your eyes open, noticing how you feel now after taking just a few minutes to connect with what your body feels like right now. And if it feels right, you can go for a stretch, reaching up overhead and coming down to one of the other side, and finding that space. Thank you for joining me for that mindful moment. I see Mia Pearson's got to head off to get their booster shot. Take it easy, drive safe. Hope you've got some good snacks and entertainment for if you get knocked out. And know that it'll pass soon. Took me about a day or two to pop back from my booster shot, and I'm glad I got it. Well, I sure feel relaxed. I saw one question from Nicholas Fry. Asking, Zach, have you been? And as always, there's a lot that I could say, because, I mean, so much happens in a month. It's been a little longer than a month. And I can't say I've been anything other than great. It's not to say that there haven't been not great parts, where I haven't lived up to my own expectations. Doesn't mean I haven't been bored. Doesn't mean a whole lot of details I've been interviewing for a potential position, pitching some exciting projects. So there's a lot of interesting work on the horizon that could change what my day-to-day life is like. So we'll see how that goes. And I've been continuing to chase a so-called white rabbit of curiosity in this new medium of immersive content. I've been trying to learn Blender to be able to do some basic animations. And in the process of learning about what there is to learn in Blender, I kind of fell into a rabbit hole of 3D audio, which is just a really interesting, exciting new frontier for anybody that obviously works in gaming or interactive content, but also for those of us that work in audio fiction, making shows like Wolf 359. It's been really fun to discover new technologies, new possibilities for storytelling, being able to position action and characters in a virtual space sonically has been really fun. And could be something that becomes a meaningful part of what we do at Long Story Short Productions. We'll see. 3D audio, Sarah Kay, is a new or a burgeoning field. I don't know how new it is because it's actually probably been around for quite some time. But if you can imagine how video graphics and visual effects are done, where there's a virtual XYZ plane, like a virtual three-dimensional space that you can place objects, and eventually you get a Pixar movie where you have character 1, character 2, a backdrop, a foreground, and then you can sort of animate a virtual camera in this virtual space, giving you 3D animation. 3D audio is like that, but just for sonics, where you have, instead of a visual plane, you have sort of speaker channels, and primarily we're listening through headphones, but you can also have more complicated surround sound speaker setups like Dolby 5.1 or 7.1.4. They're just different standards with a different number of speakers. And when you have speakers that are in front of you, behind you, above you, and below you, you can actually create media that will like move that source of sound according to whatever you're trying to do. Say you have a dragon that's flying overhead and landing right behind you. You can actually kind of map that audio with certain applications these days. And you can even do it in such a way that it sounds pretty damn good in headphones, even without expensive surround sound features. I believe it's called binaural audio, for having stereo, but treating it like sort of the way our normal ears listen in nature. Because if I'm snapping my finger in front of me on one side of my head, this ear hears it a little bit differently than this ear because of its shape and the position. And so you can produce binaural content that could be published to, say, a podcast feed, or even to YouTube. I've heard some amazing 3D audio experiments on YouTube that has just completely it's blown me away. So that's been a really fun part of the last month, is just like taking a little bit of time to explore these possibilities, learn what they're about, see how we might use them in future projects, and yeah, I don't know. I think just learning is something that brings me a lot of joy and a sense of purpose, I think. I'm going to have to check out Etc. Algorithm to experience 3D audio. Thank you for the recommendation, Suzaku. I would recommend I think it's called the Tucker Zone, and it's not Tucker Carlson. It's just some guy on YouTube who made a 3D sound experience, and we recommend you wear headphones. But yeah, that's something that I've been really enjoying, and can't wait to share more about as there's more to share. I'm gonna clear the music pad one more time and let it rip one last time, and then I'm thinking if y'all have more questions, we can go into a couple of those, and then I will be back next month for the next Self-Care Sunday. What do you say? What's up, Sam? And that is just about the end of Self Care Sunday, everybody. Just in time for Kat to be here. And so sweet. So sweet. Ah. I see somebody asking triangular etch. Not sure if there is one. Do you think you'll ever make a Discord? You know, I, for a long time, have sort of felt like not running a community. I like tried doing a community. We did a forum, and it had some problems of mostly just like, yeah. Long story short, I just feel like community. There is a community. There is one that I think has been made by the community. I am not in it. Thinking about it, maybe something that would be fun to do. I feel like moderation is its own consideration, and I support all communities coming up around this, and I feel like they should be community spaces. But I struggle with this, because I would love to have a more dedicated place to like throw up stuff that's like not just do like something that I'm also in. We'll figure it out. But for now, that is your space, and this is our space. This cat is too cute for me just to stop streaming. I'm going to do one more scan through to see if there are any final questions, and then say goodbye for the month. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Oh, cat is so good. A lot of love for Merlin. Oh boy. I'll have to ask Ruffles next month. Do socks like fruit bowls? Is that a thing? Can socks even die? We're going to have to find out. Good questions for that sock. What kind of plant is that behind you? I believe that it is some kind of a cactus, a succulent. A Christmas cactus, I think it's called. Oh, look at this good boy. If anybody draws this cat, please do @ me on the socials. I do want to see your Merlin art. Every bit. Oh, this sweet boy. I'm just going to sit here and pet this cat for a minute. Oh. Yeah, I definitely would like to invest in a more, what's the word? Visually appealing plant, in the sense of not planter, just like it's sort of engulfed by the bucket that holds it up. Oh, such a good cat. I am curious what you guys are listening to. A fan recently put on my radar a brilliant idea show. I believe it's called Echo Box. Yeah, what was that called? Yeah, Echo Box. It's Greek myths, but like done like Gossip Girl. Sweet idea. I'm curious what new audio fictions are out there that y'all are listening to. And Maddie, that's so kind of you to say. I'm so glad that it's useful for you. And just wish you all the best in being with life where you are. We all touch life at a point that nothing else ever has or ever will again. So, something I often lose sight of, that streaming to y'all helps remind me. Oh, look at this cat. This excellent cat. We will be back. I like to stream the first Sunday of the month. I'm not sure. I think I should be on track for next month. I had to reschedule this past one because life happens sometimes and you can't stream. But we will definitely be back for March. Oh, see no evil, kitty. See no evil. I'm curious if anybody here uses any of those YouTube videos that are like, I'm going to sit down and study. Like, there are these productivity YouTubers who I think are mostly in school. And they'll just like go, hi, everybody. And like, be like, hey, I'm going to sit down now. And they put on like maybe some light music. And you just like kind of watch them work, and you can work alongside them and listen to some music. I was thinking this may be something that I do in a future Self-Care Sunday or a different stream. Curious if this is something that you guys would be here for, just like a quiet project day as maybe the next Self-Care Sunday, instead of the format I've been doing, or something else entirely. He does have assorted color toe beans. We were wondering how long it would take for somebody to notice. You win, Detective Mudia. Triangular Etch. You and your GF just released the first episode of your podcast, Mission Cosmonaut, on Spotify. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's so cool. Oh, awesome. And good to know, Kinsey. I'm glad to know at least one person is here for thatness, the study hallness. Oh, that's so great. Hell yeah. Awesome. Well, maybe we'll do that next month. Maybe I'll put on a stream that's not Self-Care Sunday, that's that, because I'm trying to finish some things and could just use some, like, study hall energy. They're, like, not urgent things, but they feel important. But, like, there's not a firm deadline, so it'd be good to just, like, sit down and do it. And maybe we'll do that together. Oh, so good. Look at this goodness. All right, folks. I'm going to hang out with this cat a little longer, but I'm going to sign off from this here stream. Make sure to check out, if you are interested in some weird comedy distractions from the constant stream of bad news, tune in for some more bad news that we try to make funny and just generally good and entertaining at nobadideaspodcast.com. Gabrielle, Sarah, and I of Wolf 359, 0 Hours, Unseen, Time Bombs, and more get together once a week, and more so these days with guests, and pitch each other horrible, horrible news stories about what us humans hath wrought upon each other, and we try to turn them into hopefully a good story. So check that out at nobadideaspodcast.com. All right, folks. Until next month, cannot wait to see you again. Shout out to all my patrons for supporting faster internet. I love you all, and can't wait to see you again next month. Goodbye from me and Merlin. Say goodbye, Merlin. Goodbye. Oh no, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, I'll stop. I'll stop. He's so good at making boundaries. Bye, everybody.